Today is Tuesday, February 13th, the year 2024, and this is a Platinum TV video update titled Workforce and Housing Proposal, subtitle Retirement Plan. All right, so this is an addition, this is an extension to our Workforce and Housing Proposal. All right, so I just want to give us some ideas on how we can take advantage of our progress. All right, take advantage of what we have in place already with the workforce and housing proposal, because it is already an idea of comfort. All right, an idea of sustainability as it pertains to an ideal life for everyone. All right, so again, the title of this Platinum TV video update is Workforce and Housing Proposal, subtitle Retirement Plan. So we already have in place regulations will be 20 hours a week work. All right, to receive a minimum wage or minimum wage based salary. All right, so we do have a listing of these videos with breakdowns and some numbers that you can reflect on. So I'll try to post the links to our previous videos, or our previous recordings. All right, but we already have a 20-hour a week regulation to receive a minimum base pay salary. So minimum wage base pay salary. All right, so so that is ideal for everyone to sustain a 20-hour a week work schedule, 4-hour day work schedule for 5 days a week. That is ideal, and we are making strides towards advancing that, or improving that condition to 16 hours a week. All right, so an idea of how we can utilize what we have already. First of all, let's understand that the workforce portion is attached to low rent sustaining tenements. All right, so excuse me. So it is attached. So a regular paying opportunity is attached to the low income tenement. All right, it is attached to your rent. All right, and your main monthly bill. All right, which is a necessity for us all, for everyone. All right, so so understand that um um your your uh your employment um um doesn't uh is not separate. It's not a separate entity of your living arrangement. All right. So with that being said, we can now start to think of retirement, or we can start to think of how to help the industry, help corporate, you know, bring that 20-hour a week schedule to 16 hours a week. All right. So an idea is to, an idea is to eventually pass along your living arrangement and your work arrangement to your children. All right. Or to at least one of your children. All right. And that income will provide for the household. All right. Whatever, whatever, whatever's extra that the household brings in is a plus. All right. And that adds to the comfort of that life, or of that lifestyle. All right. So that is what we are accomplishing here at Vision Corp. All right. Now, how you can help bring the 20 hours um, to a 16-hour week schedule is by enlisting uh, um, help, enlisting, family members to sign up for one of your shifts. All right. So, for example, you can have your son or daughter do one shift a week, and of course, they will get paid. Their earn their standard rate. You'll get paid the standard rate that the title owner gets. All right, it'll be the same rate, and it'll help transition, uh, your prospect into possibly um, acquiring the role full time, or just just you know to do it part time, or one or a few shifts a week. Or when you uh, when you kind of um, require it. All right, so it can be a on need on need basis. All right, so that is an idea of how you can help bring your 20-hour a week schedule down to a 16-hour a week schedule. Um, you can just uh, assign your shift, all right, to a family member. All right. Now, eventually, you will be passing along the responsibilities. All right. Because no one is here um, for eternity. All right. So eventually, you will pass along your title, which which goes along with your household. So that is the idea, and um, um, in that situation, all right, we're talking, you know, comfortable, uh, ideal for a couple is a two bedroom apartment. All right. In a two-bedroom apartment, you can raise a family of of 2, to 3 children. All right, and that's pretty comfortable because at some point, I mean, um, even if the children aren't able to duplicate what you have at home, that's still a comfortable situation for everyone, even when you pass on. All right, so that is ideal. And then we have 1 bedroom, and we have studio apartments, right? So these are all living situations that you would have to manage, right? And make sure it is a situation that you're comfortable with, that you know that the next generation um, would be just as comfortable. All right. So we have to consider that as we are, you know, thinking about families. And um, when you think about it, a couple can share a decent sized bedroom. All right. So that's 2 people that don't really need much space to be happy. All right. So let's consider that as we are, raising families, and designing our homes. All right. Now, um, we do have more to discuss because, there is a retirement idea within this workforce and housing proposal. All right. So the retirement idea is pretty simple. At some point, you do become seniority, and you do have a senior um, type benefit or benefits. You have senior type benefits that go along with your job. All right. Some of it is, because you earn raises throughout the years. All right. So there are raises and advancement opportunities within these companies. All right. Promotions. All right. Um, so um, at some point, at the very least, um, you become tired of working. All right. So we are talking about a um, a budget, structure where whereas your your minimum salary, all right, before the raise, all right, can provide for your uh, rent comfortably with extra, all right, with plenty extra, to do what you want to do, you know, or to provide, or to, or to acquire, a few more comforts, which sometimes is a monthly bill. All right, but there aren't many much more necessary monthly bills outside of rent. All right, because with low energy and energy efficient um, technology and the direction that we're going, uh, energy is recyclable. Sun, mechanical energy, um, um, wind, uh, 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 oscillation. All right. So, and more. All right. So there are plenty of ways to develop and store energy cost effectively. All right. So energy will be low, which it can be already. All right. Just by utilizing rechargeable lighting and low lighting. All right. So it can be, and not using gas, and using electric appliance like a toaster oven, electric toaster oven. All right, something like that. All right. So in a hot plate, you can already conserve energy just by using those 2 appliances. All right. Um, so um, outside of that, um, your monthly bill should be low. I mean, any monthly bill should be low. Entertainment should not it should not be that much with our media um, telecast design, or our media um, television um, design. Uh, a premium channel is about $6 a month, and you can rotate. All right, and of course there is a level another level of premium, which is about $12 a month, and we're working on that. All right, and then there's just paying for movies the old traditional way, from two to $6. Old classic movies, or old movies that we uh, love to have, that we don't mind having in our collection. And then there's newer releases, which can be from $12 up to $24. All right, so not to get into too much about other prices and other industries. All right, but basically your fees for any monthly fee should be minimum, even even bills related to phone services. All right. If you have a smartphone, then you do not need to pay a monthly fee for service to host a number. All right. They have apps to do that, and actually, um, if you use what's suggested, Google Voice and Instagram, all right, then you have these features already. All right, and you won't need to pay a phone service. All right. So, with that being said, um, you have within our structure already, you have plenty to be satisfied with. All right. Um, and then there's retirement, right, to consider. Now, um, retirement can be simple as um, being um, being assertive with your decision. All right. At some point, you may want to only work 10 hours a week, and that's it. All right. Now, most likely, you will deserve that, and you will be of age where you have enjoyed life, and you have probably acquired all the luxuries that you need in terms of anything expensive that you have to pay for. All right, like uh, furniture. All right, like their first time purchase of furniture. Right, you don't really have to do that anymore. All right, so those purchases are out the way. You've enjoyed life, so you don't mind going from a 20-hour week or a 16-hour work week to 10 or 8, because you can already pay for your bills with that. All right, and you have your budget already figured out, and you've done most of your spending and splurging. You're not interested in doing that anymore. You just don't want to work anymore. All right. Now, a company can easily arrange that and be happy to arrange that. All right. Simply by request. All right, and a senior's benefit. All right. We wouldn't even have to get into the details of that, but that would be easy for a company to uh, to distribute your your uh, 10 hours, or your normal 8 to 10 hours that you normally provided, to a newer recruit. All right, that's going to make less money, and that's going to have to earn that benefit like you did. All right, so that's easy for a company to understand. All right, or um, it would be easy for a senior, someone like that, to recruit someone to do 10 hours um, for him. All right, whether that be um, with the company's help, or without the company's help. All right, because that would be a a a privilege that he or she has earned. All right. So if the company doesn't have help, I'll hire someone myself to do the 10 hours, um, 10 hours a week, um, earning the pay that I get, which is a seniority pay. All right. So and that'll be that person's reward. Somehow they just lucked up to getting a 10-hour a week pay, uh, um, and making a decent amount of money. All right, close to what someone would probably make doing a 20-hour or 16-hour a week schedule. All right, so these are some ways that we can start to think of how we can retire. We can start thinking of our own retirement plan based on our workforce and housing proposal. All right, so that can also be an easy way to hire your children or include your family or your children somehow within your job obligations. All right, and this will idea will already be instilled in your company that at some point somebody from your family is going to take over the household responsibilities. All right, so this should not be a problem for us to wrap our mind around the idea of comfort for everyone forever. All right. That concludes our workforce and housing proposal. Um, Subtitle: Retirement Plan.